and figure out who you are and figure out what level of monetizing and stuff you need.
When trying to chase your dreams, you should be extremely motivated to go out and get it done, no matter what it is, because a lot of people nowadays just talk about how they're going to pursue their dreams, yet they never follow that up with any sort of action whatsoever. So they're just stuck in an idle place of saying they're going to do something, yet they never actually attempt it. You're going to want to be that person that has the guts to just try to go and pursue your dreams. And chances are you are going to fail. But that's alright. A lot of people just give up when they fail. And you need to be that person that rises up from the ashes once you fail. And take advantage of that opportunity, because you'll learn so much more information about yourself and about your goal that you're trying to achieve by failing.
Doing something, answering those emails, giving a crap, caring.
It gives you a chance to see how you're going to mature and grow from that opportunity and decide to get up and chase your dreams, and you'll be fully committed to doing what you truly love. It's definitely going to be challenging because there's going to be some highs and some lows, but all in all, when you become successful and finally achieve your dreams, it will all be worth it, and you're going to be glad that you're not one of those people that just talked about achieving their dreams and trying to do it, yet you actually went out, tried it, struggled, and succeeded with chasing your dreams.
And my moment is defined as the attention graph moment. Make you understand that self-awareness is probably the single most important thing that you can spend time on for your outcome, for your future life. It would be so exciting to me if hundreds or thousands of people left here today and started really realizing who they actually were. And what's really interesting to me on that is both of them also know that for some reason at a very young age, I was extremely self-aware. I knew exactly who I was, and I was able to bet on my strengths. I think that when I think back to my life and the story of my life and what I really want to impose on others to be able to navigate through is I was lucky enough to have a mother who instilled so much self-esteem into my body. I was able to navigate through the universe of not worrying about what everybody else thought about me. And what I've really, to be very frank with you, I've come to realize over the last year or so that I feel so much guilt, just general guilt, that I had it so good that A, I came from nothing, which is a massive advantage, and then I had a mom that did all the right things for me and made me feel so phenomenal. And so basically I've come to realize, I've been asking myself over the last year, like, why am I producing so much content? Watching what's happening to the world right now is interesting to me, and like I'm super pumped that people now value that in a different way than they did the way. I mean, I grew up a DNF student, and the reason I grew up a DNF student was I was unable to sit in a room like this and listen to whoever was sitting up here because all I wanted to do was sell shit, right? And so that's all I've ever known. I've had no other gear. Somewhere around 4th grade when I got an F on a science. I think if there was anything I could do, that would be awesome for you guys, to make the most money I could make, I would create a test that allowed people to become self-aware. I think the number one thing that I could tell you, because I'm desperate to bring value since I'm here, is I think everybody lies to themselves. And I think all of you want certain things to be happening with you. You want yourself to be something. And I think what you need to do more of, and if I can give you, clearly I'm coming out the gate with my best piece of advice. I really do think you have to audit who you actually are. Patience and passion. Let's start with passion. There is way too many people in this room right now that are doing stuff they hate. Please stop doing that. There is no reason to do shit you hate. Promise me you won't. Because you can lose just as much money being happy as hell. I took over my family business. It was doing a couple $1 million a year, and over a 7-year period, I built it up to a $50 million company, turned 30, freaked out. What I decided I want to do, I became 1% not happy selling wine. And that's when I changed my life. I started Wine Library TV in February. I had to do the holiday thing and all that, and that's where this all started. And by the way, talking about patience, everyone's like, oh, Gary, this is so great, but you're so handsome and charismatic, I can't do that shit. 17 months, I did Wine Library TV 5 days a week. I walked away from being CEO of my company, running that stuff, watching it dip. For 7 years, it grew 24% every month against the month from the year before. And I walked away, started Wine Library TV, and I became part of the community. Listen to your users, like Fried said? Absolutely. But giving a shit about your users is way better. I am completely convinced, understanding the context of this room and being here a couple years ago, I'm completely convinced with my entire heart and soul that even the most progressive in this room are grossly underestimating what's actually going on in our society right now when you incorporate the digital changes we're living through. And that's what I want to focus on. The truth is, as I stand here, I'm about to give a keynote speech. I feel pretty good about it. It's gonna go well. You're gonna get excited because I get excited, all that good stuff. But then next Thursday happens, and all the rallying we're gonna do this morning kind of goes on the wayside when actual business gets in the way. And so, just to set the tone, my biggest agenda here this morning is to convince one person of the reality of the marketplace and have that one person actually execute.
Well, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and go ahead and throw something down in the comment section for us below.